Hello and welcome to this video on applying Stoic philosophy to address social anxiety in everyday life. If you find yourself grappling with nervousness, fear of judgment, or embarrassment in social situations, this video will offer powerful insights and strategies from ancient Stoic philosophers to help you navigate these challenges. The Stoics, a school of Greek philosophers from around 3100 BC, created a practical system of logic and ethics aimed at achieving tranquility and resilience amidst life's obstacles. Despite originating centuries ago, their core principles remain highly relevant and applicable today. In this video, we'll delve into essential Stoic concepts and techniques to alleviate social anxiety and boost confidence in various scenarios such as conversations, public speaking, and networking events. I'll share wisdom from notable Stoic thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, who profoundly understood the human condition. The simplicity and relatability of Stoic philosophy make it accessible to anyone, providing solutions that resonate deeply when applied to contemporary experiences. Understanding social anxiety. Social anxiety impacts millions worldwide, causing nervousness and a fear of judgment in social situations. As Seneca, the ancient Stoic, observed, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." Social anxiety can manifest physically through symptoms like a racing heart, sweaty palms, a shaky voice, or even nausea when interacting with others. It can also lead to avoiding social situations, such as public speaking, meeting new people, or attending gatherings out of fear. Remember, if you aim for greatness, you must dedicate yourself to greatness as well. Overcoming social anxiety requires commitment, but the rewards of fully engaging in life are immense. Think about all the missed opportunities and connections when social fears dominate. Imagine confidently pursuing a new job, speaking up in meetings, and attending social events without being consumed by anxiety. Stoic philosophers remind us that while anxiety is a natural response, how we perceive and respond to it determines our suffering. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By applying Stoic principles, we can transform social anxiety from a daunting obstacle into an opportunity for growth and mastery over our minds. The Stoic dichotomy of control. A fundamental concept in Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control, the idea that we have complete control over our thoughts, judgments, and actions, while external events and others' behavior are beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Social anxiety often stems from wanting to control how others perceive us or fearing judgment, which is out of our control. For instance, before giving a presentation, you might worry about messing up or being perceived as incompetent. These fears come from wanting to control others' perceptions, which is unattainable. However, you can control your preparation, emotional regulation, and response during the presentation. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Instead of fixating on uncontrollable factors, focus on what you can control, such as maintaining your poise and rational perspective. This shift in focus is empowering. In social interactions, instead of worrying about others' opinions, control your inner calm through techniques like box breathing and attentive listening. Stoicism offers a robust framework for overcoming social anxiety by focusing on what we can control. Practicing rational thinking. At the core of social anxiety are irrational thoughts and cognitive distortions that fuel fear. Epictetus wisely stated, Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. Our minds often create anxious scenarios that aren't based on reality. While we can't control our initial reactions, we can control how we process and respond to those thoughts. Imagine being at a party and fearing that people will think you're awkward if you try to talk to them. This irrational thought leads to anxiety. A Stoic approach would involve pausing, taking a deep breath, and questioning these thoughts rationally. Are they really going to think I'm weird just for being friendly? Even if they did, how significant is that in the grand scheme of things? By questioning irrational fears with reason, you diminish their power. Seneca reinforced this by saying, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than reality." Through consistent practice, you can control irrational and anxious thoughts, becoming more grounded in reality rather than getting lost in worst-case scenarios. Building confidence through virtue. A core tenet of Stoicism is that true confidence and self-respect come from living a virtuous life aligned with reason and wisdom. Epictetus stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By aligning your thoughts and actions with virtues like courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom, you build an inner strength that anchors you amidst social anxiety. For instance, social fears often stem from avoiding discomfort. We don't want to feel anxious or judged, so we avoid certain situations. However, the Stoics argued that psychological discomfort is inevitable in life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." True courage involves facing anxiety and taking wise action for a higher purpose, such as having an honest conversation despite nervousness or speaking up in a meeting. William Makepeace Thackeray captured this spirit by saying, "Bravery never goes out of fashion. Each courageous act builds confidence for the next, reinforcing your ability to handle life's difficulties." Stoicism also emphasizes wisdom's role in self-governance. A wise person can observe their anxious feelings and choose not to let them control them. Through techniques like negative visualization and conscious breathing, they can regulate their mind and body. Remember, achieving goals requires effort and the willingness to pursue change. By embodying virtues in daily life, you cultivate confidence and resilience against social fears. The power of present moment awareness. Social anxiety often arises from worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. The Stoics recognize that the present is the only moment we control. Marcus Aurelius stated, "Confine yourself to the present." When fully engaged in the present during social interactions, there's no room for anxious thoughts about potential mistakes or past embarrassments. For example, while discussing a project with a coworker, being fully engaged prevents anxious thoughts like, "What if I say something stupid?" from taking root. Seneca emphasized the importance of the present by saying, "Life is divided into 3 periods, that which has been, that which is, and that which will be. Of these, the present is short." By focusing on the present, you avoid missing out on the richness of immediate interactions. Stoicism offers mindfulness practices to cultivate present moment awareness. One effective technique is focusing on your breath, anchoring your mind to the act of breathing and releasing anxious thoughts. Another practice involves engaging all 5 senses to stay present, such as feeling the ground beneath your feet and observing your surroundings. As Chrysippus wrote, "A person who follows reason acts correctly at each stage based on their healthy senses." By practicing mindfulness, you train your mind to remain grounded, reducing social anxiety's impact. Reflecting on social interactions. The Stoics emphasized self-reflection for continual growth. As Socrates stated, the unexamined life is not worth living. Reflecting on social interactions helps you identify areas for improvement and calibrate your perspective. Those with social anxiety often dwell on perceived flaws or embarrassing moments. However, the Stoics argued that fixating on how others perceive you is a waste of mental energy. What matters is your response to experiences, not others' opinions. By reflecting objectively on social interactions, you identify areas for improvement without harsh self-judgment. For example, if a presentation didn't go well, reflect on what you can learn and improve rather than dwelling on mistakes. The Stoic Epictetus highlighted the importance of focusing on your own growth rather than others' opinions. Social anxiety stems from a lack of resilience when things don't go as planned. By reflecting constructively and letting go of negative judgments, you build confidence and reduce anxiety. Seneca stated, "The way is long if one follows precepts, but short and helpful if one follows patterns." Learn from each experience through Stoic wisdom, gradually dissolving anxious patterns and strengthening your resilience. Conclusion and practical application. Throughout this video, we've explored the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers and how to apply them to overcome social anxiety in modern life. We began by understanding social anxiety's nature and how it restricts us from fully participating in life. The Stoics provided a framework for managing anxiety through principles like the dichotomy of control, rational thinking, and developing self-confidence through virtue. We also discussed the importance of present moment awareness and reflecting on social interactions for growth. Although these concepts originated centuries ago, Stoic philosophy offers timeless, practical solutions for managing social anxiety today. Their wisdom reminds us that we have the power to control our minds and find inner solidity amidst life's challenges. Marcus Aurelius noted, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." I hope this exploration of Stoic wisdom has given you new insights and tools for managing social anxiety effectively. By gradually implementing these strategies, you'll notice a shift in how you handle social situations, moving from fear to philosophical resilience. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Stoic thought. If you found this video valuable, please leave a comment with your biggest takeaway, like the video, and subscribe for more content on applying timeless philosophical teachings to modern challenges. I'll see you in the next video.